I have a monthly men's group here at YFC.
I go to the Campus Life and I go to Hang Time on Tuesdays.
I've been in Youth for Christ for 2 years. On Tuesdays, we'll have a lunch meeting.
We do that. We go on like little trips like 1675 and like bowling, and like we do a little like everything.
And we get to go to places like Get Air and snow tubing and stuff like that.
2 years ago, my sister was going and I just went with her one time. And I was like, wow, this is so much fun.
I go almost every Monday that I can make it.
I went to summer camp last year for my first time and it was like the best experience I've had.
I really enjoy it because you can make new friends and you can just hang out with people.
It kind of just helps me get away from all the stress of high school, being a junior.
I think it's good that I do this on a weekly basis because it makes me feel uplifted.
I've been going closer to God. I've now read the Bible almost every day this year.
The leaders are Matt, Casey Miller, Jim Bolin, and Andrew Costco.
Rachel Knight and John Knight.
I feel like when I'm with Matt, I'm more comfortable around everyone else.
It's you can always go to Matt about anything. He's always open to listen, open to help you.
You can go to them with anything and they might not have an answer, but they'll help you and they will find that answer. So if you have any questions about your faith or life in general, they'll help you. They're really great.
Rachel is amazing. I love her so much. She's probably one of my biggest role models in life, honestly.
I think that Matt changed my whole walk of faith because I had a little rough patch where my sister went to the hospital, so I kind of was going a little off.
So I struggle with mental health issues like depression and anxiety, and it's led to self-harm. And so having someone who is willing to listen is really good.
Just pressure from others. Pressure to act a certain way, to believe a certain thing.
For me personally, I just deal with a lot of stress and it's more self-imposed than anything. I try to be as perfect as I can, even though I kind of know that that's not something I can really achieve. It just feels like I have to try.
Everyone wants to have, be this sort of perfect they have in their head. This perfect human being, this perfect life, this perfect version of themselves. And so I feel when everyone's so different, and with bullying and with just a lot of different things that go through your head, I'm not good enough, I feel a lot of people try to live up to that standard.
A lot of people in I'd say 7th and 8th grade, some of them get rude and they start bullying other people.
Because there's so many judgmental people and they just make you feel like you can't be yourself and you have to be somebody else, but you don't.
Well, I think people struggle with not being loved, with not knowing who they are, not knowing what they should be.
And so it's really nice because then you have someone to listen to you and you have someone to help you through it during the hard times, because when you're alone during them, it usually doesn't lead into anything good.
Youth for Christ is a organization that really can help people out. It kind of is a release for some people, to get out of their daily lives and connect with God and others.
Because you just need to get it off your chest and just talk about real life things.
It gives you someone to talk to and to trust while you might not have trust or someone to talk to elsewhere.
I would say that Youth for Christ have done amazing things for many people I know, and for me even personally.
I mean, it's definitely made a difference in my life, and that my relationship with God has grown. I think I've grown as a person just by coming to Youth for Christ.
It's kind of a no-word feeling. It's some kids don't really have that. So being able to have that, I feel grateful that I can always go to somebody about anything that I need help with.
Campus life is one of the best experiences I've had in my life, so we really do appreciate the people who give to the organization. It helps them have a place to go if they're ever needing something, and lets kids know that people are there for them, people do love them.